Hi everyone, welcome to the channel if you're new, welcome back if you're a subscriber. Special thanks to all of my patrons. My name's Neil, and it's time for the next episode of Taskmaster. Can I just say how awesome this season has been so far? 3 really strong episodes, a ton of really excellent tasks, and a great cast. Really strong cast, not necessarily strong performers at the tasks themselves, but funny, distinct personalities. They bring some great energy to the show. Love having the traditional format of the theater back with the live crowd and the chairs right next to each other. I feel like the reins are off, and a bunch of tasks that have been dreamed up over the previous couple of years that weren't COVID friendly can now be undertaken, and it's all culminating in a really, really strong series that I think may go down as one of the best. It's still only 3 episodes in, but there hasn't been a waiver yet in what I've seen so far. Everything's just been strong from top to bottom. And the last episode in particular, episode 3, was just non-stop hilarious. From Greg's opening rant to the final live task. Just a great episode, full of highlights. So a lot for this episode to live up to, but I'm optimistic that it can pull its weight. So let's jump right into it. There's no point in me talking anymore. This is episode 4 from series 13 of Taskmaster. Shoo-hoo!
And next to me, the answer to the question, what would happen if you forced a yak through a sausage machine?
I'm just about to say my 1,000,000th word of the year, and I want you to choose my 1,000,000th.
Look how excited he is.
All right.
Biffins.
That bit between your front and your back.
Is it the taint?
We asked them to bring in the best nighttime thing.
Nighttime thing. Ooh. That could be interpreted in so many fun ways.
A lovely duvet. Look at it. It keeps you warm, and when you're hot, you can put your foot out of it.
I gotta be careful with my coffee.
Only special people know this. But you can also use it for camping.
Hey, why are you saying this? Like, what do you expect from me for that? What, you can take it out of the house?
You can make a tent. You can sleep downstairs with it. Do you know what I mean? You can play ghost. It would be a big fat ghost, but you can...
I mean, the person that doesn't beat duvet, hang your heads in shame.
Well, obviously, night vision goggles.
See?
I don't...
Are they night vision goggles?
Are those night vision goggles?
Swimming goggles, but...
Do you wear them in bed?
Of course I wear them in bed. So as when I wake up and if there's someone in the room, I can see them. And my wife does sleep well, but she doesn't like me turning the light on at night. So if there's an intruder comes in, I've got a little advantage.
Over your wife?
I think the best nighttime thing is an owl. But, yeah, it's an owl, yeah.
Already? I think she's right.
It's an owl hot water bottle.
And here it is.
But the thing is, it might keep you warm, but when you're cold, can you put your foot out of it?
Their eyes are actually bigger than their brains.
Yes.
Right. Which means sometimes it looks at a crossword and thinks I can do that, but it can't.
Chris.
A bed.
A bed. He's brought a bed in. Ah, Chris.
I mean, honestly.
All right, shall we list things you can do on a bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you would...
Every single thing you said, plus it's a trampoline. Memory foam mattress.
That's the mattress, though.
They don't work. I got one of them. It doesn't remember me. It rejects me.
Oh, bad taxidermy always wins.
Predator of the owl.
I think they're magical, and they're all around us all the time, and we don't notice them. And
They skulk around the suburbs in the middle of the night like a jazz drummer trying to score heroin.
Right, got some points. Should we start with the worst? Okay, what's the worst?
Duvet, 1 point.
And unfortunately, Chris, I'm sure your bed's absolutely lovely, but I must only give it 2 points. The idea of him in night vision goggles, it delights me that 1 point more. That is my judgment.
There we go. Ardal O'Hanlon gets 5 points.
Chris is investing in his prizes. Like, he's spending some cash. Robot lawnmowers, memory foam mattresses, and whole beds. Look at all the shoes. Oh, they do have fun with fisheye lenses.
Display the shoe Alex is thinking of.
All the other shoes must be out of sight at the end of your attempt.
You may only ask yes or no questions, and you must say, I have to find the shoe after every answer.
Shout, no way, after every answer.
I must say, OK, just one more thing after every answer.
And must laugh with disbelief after every answer.
And must
Oh, so they all have their own
be
rule.
exasperated after every answer.
Fewest questions wins.
I will be counting any questions you ask.
Maybe I don't have to ask any questions.
Okay. So you start quadranting the room. Is it on this half of the room?
Is the shoe you're thinking of, is that how we do it? Oh, that's a question, isn't it?
Trainers?
No?
OK, just one more thing. Is it an adult shoe?
Yes.
OK, just one more thing. Football boots?
No.
Is it these?
No.
Off you pop. Is it these?
No.
Is it
Oh,
these?
Bridget's not exactly being efficient here.
Does your toes show?
Yes, it does.
It's not those, is it? OK, just one more thing. Is it the bowling shoes?
No.
So I have to get those down now.
That's another question.
Is it any of those?
No.
Is it on the back row?
No.
OK, just one more thing. Is it these? OK, just one more thing. Just one more thing.
Oh.
Of shoes.
No.
Is he wearing the shoe? Is it the shoe he's...
Is it those?
You've just asked me about those.
Alex, are these your dirty shoes?
Sort of.
He's thinking of a shoe.
Is this the shoe?
Yes.
I don't think Bridget did well in this one.
How many questions did she ask?
161 questions.
Wow.
That's quite something.
It's the first time in 13 series that I've seen Alex Horne genuinely irritated.
It's not those, is it?
Oh, you still asked the question.
What?
No.
And that wasn't very supportive.
24 questions.
Yeah,
in
you
total.
tricked me on some of those questions. You say 23, let's take off 3 of them, so 21, yeah? Or 22, or 20.
20 or 24 questions. Next up, it's Sophie Duker and Chris Ramsey. No way!
No way.
Is it a sporting shoe?
No.
No way!
Can I have these ones?
Now then, is that a question?
No!
You were quite exasperated then.
So I'm just not allowed to ask questions.
Now, is that a question?
Oh my God!
Does the shoe you're thinking of have laces?
No.
No way!
Does it have, like, a heel with height? Do you understand the question?
Now, was that a question, whether I understood the question?
Does it have a heel?
No,
No.
not really.
What do you mean, not really? It's a yes or no question.
Does this have a heel of height?
So that's another question.
She's getting increasingly exasperated.
Can you tell me how many questions I've asked?
So with that one, 7.
No. No.
Well, at least you're getting exasperated.
Oh! Oh no! Oh no!
No, that was wrong. That was wrong.
'Cause he thought that
I've confused myself.
Didn't seem very exasperated.
Never mind.
It does. It does.
Thanks, Alex. Weirdly fun. Weirdly fun.
I just thought you wanted to murder him.
Yes.
I think I was getting increasingly exasperated, but forgetting that was what you'd asked me to do.
If you just divided them in half each time, you'd get the shoe in 7 questions. What Chris did well, he barely wasted a question. 13 in total. Yes. 30 in total.
30.
Is it a blue shoe?
No.
It's not a blue shoe.
No,
No, that's one question. Would you wear this particular shoe to a funeral?
No.
You wouldn't wear it to a funeral.
Well, I certainly wouldn't, no.
No. No, you wouldn't wear your white ones to a funeral.
Well, I did say I wouldn't wear my shoe to a funeral.
You're not going to wear sandals to a funeral. I suppose kids get away with murder. They could wear whatever they want. Wear those. Is that the shoe you're thinking of?
No.
He's not going to give up. I appreciate that.
Is it a red shoe? Is it reddish?
Yes.
Is this the shoe?
Yes.
Is it?
Lucky man. Lucky man.
I can read you out his last 2 questions. They're quite heartbreaking.
Please.
The last 2 were, will Taskmaster be happy? And can you help me get back in?
With the wisdom of hindsight, was your funeral system the best system?
In theory it was, but I do blame Alex.
How many questions?
40. Oh. I mean, second last, but not last by 121 questions. Chris, just 13 questions, 5 points.
There it is!
One, please. I've got some lovely news, unless you're my wife. I'm getting married again.
Guest starring Victoria Corin Mitchell.
You brought Sophie.
Team Task,
yes,
Team
yeah.
Task,
Judy's here
Team
as well.
Task.
Yeah.
Go on, you can.
Give Alex
So nervous.
the best stag minute.
A stag minute.
So the obvious thing is
Get him drunk.
pour flour on him.
Who's going to be the twerking?
I think they do things like book readings and things now, don't they?
Really?
No.
I think TM would like to see Alex be utterly humiliated.
I think he likes birds.
Birds. Can the bird be wearing a thong?
You ready for your stag do? Yeah,
It's going to be the best.
Let's go! Yay! 3, 2, 1.
We did what? What do I do?
Cheers, lads! Cheers. Go. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Chaining him to a lamppost. Pretty solid. Pretty solid.
I genuinely got an adrenaline rush watching it back. It was so exciting.
It was paintballing, so we wore masks of Alex's favourite person.
Yeah.
And the game was renamed
Milk ball.
Milk Balling. Right, it's time for us all to have a lovely, well-deserved break. Not you, Alex! See you soon!
That was well executed. In a minute. Very well done.
Hi, guys. Welcome to our little home. We're very happy together, aren't we, Greg?
Get your fucking hand off.
Break. I announced my upcoming...
Come with me.
Why are they...
Okay, this is up.
Do they have to be masked up?
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Go! Okay!
Okay, it only starts now.
Down through.
Reader.
They're turning him into a bird.
You fucking worm!
What is the... What?
Sit your head still!
It's going to be a worm.
Tweet, tweet.
Meow.
That's an owl!
What on earth?
I'm ready to get married.
What on earth?
Third bath, we had a bath. We caught him.
All things that have got nothing to do with the stag do.
No, but it was personal,
Yeah,
wasn't
it's
it?
personal to him. He likes
Yeah.
birds.
My dad loves birds.
Yes, I know what you're going to say. You were feeding him worms as
From my
well.
mouth.
Because we all heard you say, just eat your fucking worms.
We stuck to the tradition, right?
You did not. Alex might have marginally enjoyed the more traditional stag do a little more, in that he wasn't having alcohol and birdseed thrown in his face while a mad twerking cat waxed his arm. 4 points to the ladies and 5 points to the gentlemen.
Okay.
I'm going to find that puss face and I'm coming for you.
Oh my goodness. What do we have here?
Ooh. Ooh. I feel like I'm
Ooh.
running through gardens again when I was a kid, dodging washing lines.
I'm good at letters.
Make a stirring speech out of this bunting.
Longest speech that is deemed to be stirring by the Taskmaster wins.
Okay. Okay, so make a long speech with the letters you got.
I'm going to make words.
Take everything down.
And then I'm going to make a sentence out of the words.
That's a brilliant strategy, Judi. Well done.
How can it be no
Do an
B's?
inventory
What kind
first.
of alphabet is this?
Why
What?
are they all weird letters? Are they all weird letters?
There must be one B.
Why?
But why would there be no B?
And the colour coordination's not vital either.
Okay.
What if you did color coordinate? Would you get something really good?
Have you made a stirring speech before, Bridget?
I'm no Malcolm X.
Do you think other people, Alex, will come up with the same speech?
No, I would be very surprised.
It was horrible.
But you initially were full of memories of your northern childhood, running through gardens.
Yeah, until you told us spelling was involved. Sir, on my knee, I implore you, please, let me win this task. Dad.
Dad?
Called your dad at the end.
I did like it.
I didn't know we could do it on the floor. No one said we could do it on the floor.
All the information was on the task.
It was stirring stuff.
Please let me win. What's stirring about that?
That appeals to my grotesque ego. I think the boy played a blinder, to be honest.
Well, then it's very simple, isn't it? Suck up to you and you win.
Yeah.
Welcome to Taskmaster.
Science.
God damn.
If Sophie Duker wins Taskmaster, we all win her. Papa?
Papa, as some people pronounce it, is a more reverential.
Oh,
That's it,
was that directed at me, Papa?
if you like it.
Yes, but it was similar grovelling sentiments to...
It wasn't
Chris.
wrong. It was self-sacrificing.
I would say also,
You are.
this has happened in shows before this series where Ardal has criticised a lot of people's attempts, partly building up to what I know he's done. Here is writer, stand-up and all-round wordsmith Bridget Christie's attempt.
Oh boy.
Treat others carelessly, oink.
Oik?
Yes, God. Wait.
Thank you, Bridget.
Did I see something under the table in the corner?
That speech would drop into some of the all-time classics. Ich bin ein Berliner. Oik.
I think she's referring to you as oik.
I think it's an insult.
I think it's an insult.
Oh, I love how Ardal's just like...
She thinks wind is gone.
I think I haven't got wind.
Next up, it's Judi Love.
Oh, she looks shocked.
Hi, Taskmaster. I don't like you looking happy, brass man. I dare Don't vex me. End.
Could you interpret Rossman for me?
A ras is like an arse.
Maybe I'll vex you plenty, my friend. So, shall we see Ardal's rubbish one?
Yes, it's the...
I am 7 types of rank tit. You are swell, man. Hail TM!
7 types of rank tit.
They were the only letters available.
That's definitely not... You used the fewest letters by quite some margin.
Some of them were damaged.
And Judy's was the longest. It's 61 characters. Are we deeming them all to be stirring?
Let's say there's an element of stir in all of them.
Well, in that case, it's 1 to Ardal, 2 to Bridget, 3 to Sophie, 4 to Chris, but 5 to Judi Love. Nobody worked out why those letters were provided.
The red flags?
Exactly. If they looked at the red flags, you see it says, look under the desk.
Hello! Welcome at last to Taskmaster. I'm Greg Davies, and I am the Taskmaster. I'm powerful and in peak physical condition.
We did provide all the letters for that and an extra K because we got it slightly wrong.
I spotted the thing under the desk. I feel so happy. Nice, tight match. The final task of the show. Oh. What do we have here?
Taking it in turns, roll a tire down the nappet. You must roll from on the stage. If your tire does not pass the line, you may not roll any further tires. If both your dolls topple, you may not roll any further tires. So you're trying to avoid toppling your own doll.
Exactly.
Okay. Last doll standing wins.
Okay.
As soon as both your dolls are toppled, you're out.
Let's roll.
Right. Exactly. Let's roll. It's a great roll.
Oh!
Okay, that's okay.
Threading the needle. Oh! Whoa! 5 down. And none of him.
We've lost.
I think, again, it's unfair for the person in the middle.
Sister Queen, don't do it.
Oh, maybe that layout didn't reflect their positioning.
Oh. You did go past the line.
Let's see if the same loyalty applies.
She's just chucking it like a discus. No! No.
No, Judi. No, Judi.
Look at this.
Bad Judi.
My nail has fucking popped up.
Judi, there's good news and bad news.
I mean, that was not fair.
It was fair. You've still got a chance. But, I mean, what are the chances of people not targeting you now?
How? How?
Yes, we've lost Judi Love.
Oh, straight in!
He almost took himself out.
It's the final. It's Bridget versus Ardal. It's...
Go on, girl.
Yes! Finally, she hit something.
3 people in joint third, 2 people in joint first.
What?
And the scoreboard looks like this. So it's a tie.
We got a tie. Wow, what a tight episode. Tie break.
With a beer mat flipping tie break.
Now. Quick as you can, Ardal. That was a quick 30 seconds, huh?
Oh, I think Ardal's got it. I want Taskmaster beer coasters.
Out of 91. Chris flipped 59 beer mats. Ardal, 64.
Nice.
Ardal wins! He just got a bed. And an extra duvet. And an owl. That might be the closest final score I've ever seen on an episode. 3 with 16 and 2 with 17? That's kind of crazy. And Ardal won an episode. So anything can happen this series. But man, this series, I've said it before, I'll keep saying it until it isn't true. It's so strong. I love the mix of characters we've got. You know, Judi's just this runaway train, barely kept in check. And I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, but I think she's playing it right on the right side of the razor's edge. Chris is like taking it super seriously, but still having a good time. Bridget is just a nut. Sometimes she has these moments of absolute brilliance, like when she did the Leica in a cone video, but then she asks 160 questions to find a shoe. I love it. And Ardal, I am so digging in the studio because he's ripping into everybody else's efforts, even though he knows he's done crap. It's so cool. I love the tasks that they're coming up with. The Bunting one, the words weren't color coded, but there was something under the desk, and I did spot it. Although, if you had read the red flags only, you would have found the look under the desk clue. It's a perfectly Alex type task. Like, you know, that came straight from the mind of Alex Horne, because he loves that sort of stuff where the answer's hidden in plain sight. You just have to see it. And Sophie's awesome too. I'm having so much fun with this season. I hope you guys are too. I can't wait to next week. If you want to get ahead, folks, don't forget, we're a week ahead on my Patreon. So you can see episode 5. It's up already. So feel free to check that out if that's something you're interested in. It's also absolutely the best way to support the channel and me as an independent content creator. So if you're so inclined, it would be greatly appreciated. And on that note, until next week, everybody, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.